Everyone, welcome back to the channel. MattCam89 here, and we have another mystery unboxing for you. In fact, you see it right over here. Video Games Monthly for the month of July. This actually has been sitting for a little bit, so a little bit late to the party, but that's okay. Better late than never, right? All right, we'll try to open it up here. All right, got a couple of stuff here on the top, and yeah, you can see there's something decent on the top there. We have a what looks like a sticker. Oh, Mario kind of sports there. And of course, you have your card just to remind you to update your list, which I haven't done in a while. So good potential for some dupes here. And also says you can win three games if you post it on social media and tag them, I believe it is. So starting off really cool here, we have a Sega Genesis copy of Mrs. Pac-Man in the cardboard box. Let's see if it is complete in box. Doesn't seem to be. But still kind of cool to get these cardboard boxes here. Let me just double check. No, it doesn't appear. Some kind of papers in here. Oh, it is. It is. It actually is complete in box. It has a registration manual here, and it does have the manual as well. Glad I kind of looked in there. There's something else in here as well. Somebody wrote down some kind of notes there. Not really sure what it means. So we'll leave it as is. So that's pretty cool. Get Miss Pac-Man. Always a fun time. I actually had this game as a kid and played it quite a bit as a kid. Is Pac-Man one of my favorite games? Absolutely not, but it's a good time waster. Definitely a good game, and my parents liked the game as well because it was very, very easy. They were familiar with it from the arcades, and also my dad also had the Atari, which also had the original Pac-Man. Although I know that one is not a very good version of the game, but really cool to get in a pretty decent shape. I mean, it's a little bit squished here, but overall, pretty decent, especially for a cardboard Genesis game. So pretty cool there. And next game is a loose disc. Let's see what this is. Brahma Force: The Assault on Belt Logger. Never heard of that. It is an original PlayStation title. So that is new to me, and probably new to a lot of you folks. And we'll have gameplay footage on there as well. Seems to be in really, really good condition. May have went through the resurfacer, a little bit of that famous white stuff on there, but I have no clue. I've never heard of this game before. You let me know in the comments section. Have you ever heard of this? Always cool to get original PlayStation titles, even if it is loose disc. Not too bad, not too bad. And looks like we also have another original PlayStation title game, and this is Micromaniacs Racing, and it's got Fox Kids on there, so maybe it was a cartoon at one point. Again, I've never heard of this, have no clue. Micro Machines I know of, but I've never heard of Micromaniacs, and apparently it is a racing game. So another PlayStation game that we are gonna figure out together here through gameplay footage to see what it is. But so far, I have no clue what those two games are. I can't really have an opinion on them because I never even heard of them, so I have no knowledge of them at all. All right, this is pretty cool to get. I did add PSP on the list here, so this is a sealed copy of a very, very good on the PlayStation Portable. And this is a very, very good condition one. I actually do own this game, but I don't have it sealed, and this is a really, really clean copy sealed. So I'm probably actually going to keep this in the collection as a sealed game. Is it expensive? None of the SOCOM games are expensive, but this is really cool. This is actually an awesome game. I really enjoy SOCOM. In fact, I bought the second one of this, and I think there is a third one as well that I need, but this is an awesome game. If you have the PSP, this is a game that you get rather cheaply, and I highly recommend it. Even with a single joystick, it plays really good, even though you don't have the dual joysticks. They did a fantastic job with the control scheme. All right, and we are ending off on another PSP title, one that I do not have, also sealed. Really cool. And this is probably based on the same series of Hot Shots Golf, but this is Hot Shots Tennis. Get a Grip, and that's really cool. Really, really glad that they sent me a couple of PSP games. That is one of, in fact, at this time, it's actually the only handheld system that I currently have and really collecting for. So this is really cool. I think these two PSP titles really make the box for me. We'll see about the original PlayStation titles through gameplay footage. All right, so I'm gonna say that this box for the month of July is really good. Between the two sealed PSP titles and the complete in box Miss Pac-Man that's in really good condition, I'm gonna say that this is a really, really good box for the month of July. And even though I'm not familiar with what the PlayStation titles are, I think we'll find out through obviously gameplay, and that'll give me a better idea of how the value is. But even without those two PlayStation games, I think this is a really, really good box for the month of July. I'm gonna go with Hot Shots Tennis as my pick for this month. You let me know in the comment section below what was your pick of this box, and was it a good box? I think it was. And we'll see you in the next video. As always, happy gaming and God bless everybody.